It's not the fear that's holding you back. It's not the fear that's holding you back. It's your beliefs. It's your beliefs about fear. It's your belief about failure. It's your belief about success and the meaning you put behind it. Oh, success means fill in the dot. Oh, failure means fill in the blank. Oh, rejection, that means fill in the blank. That's what's keeping you from ultimate breakthrough success. It's your beliefs about fear, failure, rejection, and success. But here's the good news. That's all been taught to you. And anything that's been taught to you and anything that you've learned can be unlearned. You are going to get so liberated today. You are going to transform who you are, your very being, because my commitment to you is to do everything in my power, and I'm powerful, to transform your beliefs about fear and failure, rejection, and success. Are you ready to get started? We're going to have a conversation about what comes up for you when I say the word fear. What limiting beliefs come up for you when I say fear? Even when you look at the word fear. Write it down. Write down the word fear in your notebook and take a minute to write down all the connotations you have to that may be limiting. What's your beliefs about fear? What's your relationship to fear? You guys, we are relational people. Everything is relationship. Not just you and a person, but you and fear, you and success. You have a relationship going on right now with fear. You have a relationship going on right now with money. Is it an empowering relationship? Or is it a destructive relationship? And just know that whatever your relationship is right now with money, with fear, with success, has all been taught to you. And most likely, it's all a lie. It's untrue. So today's about unlearning everything you've learned and giving yourself permission to retrain your brain. You know, Scripture says in the New Testament to retrain our brain. How do you retrain something? How do you unlearn something? Well, first, it's awareness. You got to be aware about what's getting you stuck. You got to be aware about what's your relationship with fear. So what is your relationship with fear? What did you write down that could be limiting for you? Speak it out. Unknown. Okay, the unknown. Who likes that? Now, there's an element to us that likes the unknown, but the core of who we are very controlling beings. We like to know what's gonna happen. Yeah, so absolutely. Who wants to participate in that? The unknown. What else comes up for you when you hear the word fear?
Get a sense of withdrawal.
Absolutely, you get a sense of withdrawal, okay? Does a successful person, like a kick-ass businesswoman, withdraw? Probably not, right? They're out there. They're causing something on the planet. Okay, good. So this is what gets us stuck, our relationship with fear. What else comes up for you when you hear the word fear?
Being a coward.
Being a coward. So every time she feels fear, she feels like she's a coward. A lot of you can write that down. I can write that down. But here's the reality about fear. Now this is important. The reality of fear is it's not going away. Write it down. Fear is not going away, people. It's part of the human condition. And my spiritual belief, I think God, in His infinite wisdom, gave us fear on this planet to keep us connected to Him, to keep us connected to others, to help us remember that as powerful as we are, we need each other. We need Him. We need the spiritual connection. And what if you were God creating planet Earth, creating mankind, what would you do to make sure they always come back to you? You'd place fear on the planet. So fear is a gift. It keeps us connected to our spiritual being, whether you call it God, force, higher good. Fear keeps us connected to each other. We need each other. What's the next one? The next word is failure. Like, what comes up for you when you hear failure? Write the word failure down. And then write whatever comes up for you. What connotation do you have to the word failure? Poverty. Okay, good. Poverty. Excellent. So every time you have poverty or feel in poverty, every time you have failure or feel failure, your belief is poverty. Okay, do you see the limitation there? Failure is inevitable. It's going to happen. In fact, Freud said of a small child, if a 1-year-old has not had a serious fall within their first year of life, they're being too closely guarded. They're being too closely guarded, and that's called smotherhood. We have smotherhood. We have smotherhood in our life. Like, if you haven't had a big fear, Ricky, if you have not had a fear this last year, then you are being too closely guarded. Like, if someone said to me, Lisa, what's the stepping stone to success? I'd say, well, fail 12 times. Or fail 17. Yeah, just fail. Just get comfortable with failing. It's the equation. Failure plus failure equals success. Retrain your brain today, people. Retrain your brain. Get comfortable with failure. Embrace it. It's okay. Who cares? Everybody's so focused on themselves anyways, they're not noticing you failing. Believe me. And when you fail, like if I fell right now, what would happen? You would get endearing to me. Really, you would say, oh my gosh, is she okay? Oh, I feel so bad. How embarrassing, the speaker fell. Okay? So failure actually causes you to create a connection with people. Here's the point. I encourage you to stop giving fear, failure, rejection so much of your power. Just stop it. Knock it off. Just stop it. Stop giving fear and failure and rejection so much energy. Stop focusing on it. So what? It's just a step to success. It's just a step to success. One step. Stop giving it so much power. Come on, you guys. This is a game. You can play this game. You play the same game with yourself. Whatever success means for you, you tell yourself, self, it's going to take 7 people to reject you. Embrace it. So every time somebody rejects you, you say, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity of me sharing my product with you and you rejecting me because I'm getting so good at rejection. Next person, thank you for rejecting me. You gave me my opportunity to share my resources with you or my speaking engagement with you or my book with you, and you said no. You're helping me get really good at rejection. I'm not kidding. Play the game. This is a game. So play a game. Play a game with yourself. And then what happens when you have 10 failures when you told yourself you'd have 17? And then you had a success after 10. What happens to you? You're like, wow, I'm awesome. I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star.